Welcome to the first episode of Learn or Lose XDefiant, where I'll give you quick, concise tips on every aspect of this game. Today's topic, the Libertad faction. So let's get to it. Libertad is for players that value chaining kills and playing their life, and for players that like supporting their team with heals too. And while Libertad's kit can facilitate high kill solo play, you'll get the most value out of the faction by healing as many people as possible in crucial moments. El Remedio being a continuous AoE heal enables you to do this the best. To help your team's offensive push, place it near choke points and in tough crosses to help your team break through enemy fire and contest objectives. When you're defending an objective, make sure El Remedio is safe from potential grenade damage and gunfire. If it's spotted, it's pretty easy to take out, but don't tuck it too far in the corners. Place it strategically so that your teammates can easily utilize as much of its area of effect as possible. You want El Remedio to continue to heal your teammates after you die. El Remedio is the go-to for all-out support. If this is a style of play that you like, lock in El Remedio, stick with your team, and drop it at their feet to help them win big fights. But that's not how you have to use it. Alternatively, you could overlook your team with El Remedio at your feet while you sit in a power position, making you a really tough kill while you're popping shots, taking cover, regenning, and then you can re-engage while your enemy's still weak. Libertad is fun because it meshes support and duelist playstyles. And while Echelon and Cleaner may have better kits for dropping high kill games, Libertad is still a solid choice that'll have your teammates falling in love with you while you're dishing out AoE heals in the clutch. Biovita is better suited for fraggers and solo players. The health regen is insane for chaining multi-kills, and it triggers nearby teammate health regen when you pop it too. So when your teammates are pushing to break an objective, you can follow them up and pop your Biovita to trigger their health regen as they go in and take damage. Give yourself some time for the regen to kick in. It's faster, but it's not instant. It's a good time to pop a reload too if you have the opportunity. And once you learn to play around your ability to quickly re-engage fights, you'll start to see the little ways that you can recover from a tough initial gunfight engagement. Another important thing to remember is your passive will speed up you and your nearby teammates' health regen, just from being near each other. Libertad's ult is infamous, turning a single player into a raid boss and an enemy team into an army. When Medico Supremo is used effectively, it can feel impossible to overcome, but it's easy to waste. Don't be selfish with your ult, and don't be stingy either. If you're using it to win 1v1s, you're probably losing so much value. Be the raid boss and force everyone to shoot you and whoever else is in it. Good movement gives the ult even more value. The only way you're gonna die in your Medico Supremo is if you're standing still, sitting on nades, and getting headshotted. Keep moving, keep scanning for targets. You can kill everybody, so do it. And if you're trying to stop the ult, work together, use your grenades, and aim for the head. Like I said before, you can use El Remedio for a poke and regen playstyle. Longer range weapons like the M16, AK-47, DMRs, and snipers are the most punishing when paired with an El Remedio on a power position. It's so tough trying to finish off a long shot kill on a player that's constantly moving and regenning. You can do this in the close range too, with an SMG and an El Remedio tucked in a corner, especially on these linear modes where players have few ways past you. If they have to push you, just hold your pre-aim in El Remedio and let them come to you. Then you've got instant regen after you've killed or damaged them, and from there you can reposition and then use El Remedio as a decoy. The first place the enemy's gonna look is in that corner, so use that to your advantage. Rinse and repeat until they rage quit. El Remedio can also offer a more objective support playstyle. SMGs and shotguns are probably best paired with this playstyle to better secure the close quarters objective zones, and you want your team to survive long enough to get value out of your heal, so make sure you're watching their back and team shooting with them. Biovita honestly pairs really well with anything, and a stim shot is welcome in pretty much any playstyle. But I love flying in with SMGs, getting a kill, ducking out to heal, and jumping back in. But pairing the Biovita with longer ranges and slower playstyles can turn you into an untradeable Terminator. When it comes to hard countering Libertad, every single cleaner ability will absolutely slam anyone attempting to tightly pack on top of Libertad heals. DeadSec is another hard counter that can insta-steal El Remedio, but if you don't want to change factions just to counter Libertad, don't worry, the ult isn't as invincible as it seems, especially when I use it. Headshot damage, high ammo count, and grenades are Libertad's worst nightmare. People are starting to wise up to EMP grenades too. Try to use them proactively in those clutch moments to lock the Libertad out of their heals right before they're about to go in and make the game-winning push. Like most other ults, a lot of the time, the best counterplay is to wait the ult out a few seconds. But if that's not an option, the second best option is teamwork. Team nades, team shots. If teamwork's not an option either, then I guess pull out the M60 or extended mag AK-47 or something and dink some heads. And don't forget, nades, nades, nades. Throwing a few good nades into a Libertad ult, even if they don't connect for damage, could cause players to scatter out of the ult's area of effect, giving you an opportunity for a fairer fight. Good luck. Thanks to everybody for watching, and a big thanks to those who subscribed. We broke 100 subs already, and I seriously can't believe it. And I'm so appreciative of all the kind words. I'm just floored by the comments, guys. It really motivates me to keep going. So if you like the video, and subscribe for more XDefiant gameplay, guides, and shorts. And shout out to Unusual Suspect 1881, the 25th subscriber of the channel. If you want a shout out at the end of the video, subscribe and drop your sub number in the comments. The first 200 subs will cement their statuses as OGs of the community, like Unusual Suspect. An incredible honor, of course. I'm also streaming on Twitch from noon to 6 every day except Monday and Tuesday. Links in the description, so come say what's up. And drop a comment down below. Are you picking Biovita or El Remedio?